to the outside. Here's Kyrie Irving. Leaves it for Harris. A three. Oh, yeah! The 2-point lead for Brooklyn.
We love you, Richard.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Harris lines it up. Bottom. A three. The Nets lead is 5. Harris, open three. Got a three! Joe Harris. The modern age we're in. Prince, shot clock's winding down. Harris has to let it fly. Oh, Joe Harris! Got it!
I don't want to do that. Learn their names. Even though that's the rookie right there, you still got to learn his name.
Swing, swing. A three. Joe Harris. Money from the outside. LeVert goes around 2 Knicks. Kicks to Harris for the J. Book it. It's a three. Good vision from
Yeah. Duke, not so much.
After the timeout, they set it up. Joe Harris. Oh, bullseye on a three.
Final 26.8 seconds. They went on to win in double overtime at Barclays Center, 131-125. And Joe Harris simply one of the Irving for three. And a rebound, Jared Allen saves it to Prince. Shot clock resets to 14. Harris off the reload hits the three. Can't allow this Nets a whole lot more physical at this level. Joe Harris on the exchange behind a Jordan screen hits the three. Simple two-man game.
4 points in the paint. And a lot of that with Miles Turner out. Joe Harris got a three.
Those are the open shots, the situations, the defensive breakdowns.
Joe Harris ties it up. Nets are down by 7 to start the 4th quarter. Dinwiddie swings it. Harris catch it, fire. Knocks it down. It's a three, and he pumps the fist.
For this season in that 1-3 start. Harris LeVert kicks it back out. Irving, quick pass. There's Harris, three-pointer, got it. Led the league in three-point percentage last.
It's just irresponsible.
8th three-pointer for the Rockets. Joe Harris comes right back and answers. Harris is 2. DeAndre Jordan. Temple. Harris, three-pointer. It's good. Beautiful setup. Harris with another three. They're 16 of 25 from
Harris quickly to Irving. Thanks to Galloway getting back. They'll swing it to Joe Harris. Wing three is through. With a race to the rim. Gives it up to Dinwiddie. Cross court to Harris. He is murdered. Joe Harris. And Irving shot is in and out off the deck to Kyrie Irving. Bounces to Joe Harris and he tripled.
You almost.
A minute 36 left. Joe Harris squares up with bounds and it goes.
More confident with that jumper. He stepped into that one with a lot of confidence.
Prince swings it. Harris catching fire. Automatic. It's a three. And off the rim. Tracked down by Irving. Joe Harris off the slick feed. Got it! Kyrie Irving. Keep
Ball right now.
Irving forced to give it up. Ball movement leads to Harris. Step back three. Bottom.
That's it. Just a
5. Harris forced to give it up. Gets it back. Shot clock winding down. Joe Harris buries it.
Harris looking for that three, the elusive three for the man who led the league in percentage a year ago at 47%. Joe Harris screen. Kyrie Irving will pop up top. Send it over to Harris. Circles the floor. Little runs out at him, but you give him any amount of daylight, he's going to make. By Mitchell.
Quick hitter. Wow, Joe Harris wasted no time. Quickly finds Kyrie Irving. Harris gets it back, fires a three. Straight away, got it. We're tied at 107.
There is no time. That's 2 threes in the quarter.
Could handle the ball, able to bring it across.
You really can. You like his length and his energy, and you love this guy Harris because you know.
Allen catch underneath. Harris splash. Just what you were. Allen. And then Harris got one to go finally.
Extended the range over the last couple of years. 20-point lead for Indiana. Harris answers with a triple.
And there you go. Joe Harris has had a couple clean looks. Even further, though, he got a few more field goal attempts per game this year.
Oh, that's a good setup. Joe Harris got a three. 10 to shoot. Prince puts it on the deck. Shovels outside. Extra feed. Harris connects. Got a three. So the Kings are 1 of 3 shooting. Joe Harris. Money from the outside. It's a keep it on the perimeter. Pinson threads the needle. Jordan. That's Joe Harris. Shooting practice. He just got 2 on Justin James. Pinson cross kick. Harris hot hand. Yes. It's a 3.
Talk to anyone from the Sacramento staff. They're excited about what he can develop into.
Harris. Oh, yeah! A 3 for... Turns it over. That was off the foot. Temple swings it. Harris keep on firing. Joe Harris buries it.
So he's not here. And Lakina goes for the fake, setting up Joe Harris. And Harris with his first points of the night. And Harris hits the 3. That's where the perimeter. Harris, right, comes down the other end. How many times?
Harris lines up a 3. Got it.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta get.
Pinson, watched by Jordan Clarkson. Feeds Harris. Look out.
Yeah, you're right. You can't let Joe have that shot. Gotta start playing the little side of defense. Keep him in front of him.
Harris catch and shoot 3. Got it. Joe Harris has 3 triples, 15 points.
Kemba, an excellent screen, and just a window of space. He's going to make it.
Joe Harris, same thing. You could say the exact same thing for Joe Harris. Quick catch and shoot. That's good. Harris with his second 3-pointer range game. Dinwiddie well defended. Harris turns, fires, and rattles it home.
Come on, this guy just...
And gave him the different ideas and tools and obviously responsibility. Harris comes right back.
I have great respect for this.
Harris comes right back with his 5th 3.
Allen, who had 17 points, 14 rebounds, and a block the other night. Joe Harris. Joe E. Defender smart. Temple lets it fly. Long rebound to Prince. Joe Harris. Nice leftovers. It's a 3.
Do you think he likes the beard, though?
I don't know. We need to ask him. I think he should. It looks terrific. And right on cue. Attaboy, Beef Jerky Joe. 6 rebounds. Goran Dragic now 4 assists to go with his 17 points. Harris connects on a 3 on a gorgeous... Jared Allen is back in for Brooklyn. Harris waits, takes, and hits.
Big time.
Not sure if that pass was intended for Prince or Allen. It ends up with Allen. Harris, you bet. Jobin. Prince whips it. Harris, you bet.
Harris, first 3 of the night. Bullseye. Boy, he can shoot it, can't he? The former Virginia Cavalier.
They've been playing much better basketball as of late. Harris. Joe Harris ties the game at 3.
Reminiscent of how the Hornets started the game on Wednesday night.
Good look for Joe Harris. Too good of a shooter. Prince fires it over to Harris. Beat continues. That's now 5. 2 clubs, 22 points, 17 rebounds. He hasn't done much of anything so far in our first half. Temple. And that's not a travel. And it results in a 3 for Harris. Span to it, Shumpert. Harris. Joe Harris.
Start this game. Harris circling, taking, and hitting. A 7-0 start for Brooklyn.
The shot.
Joe Harris wide open. You bet.
Diagonal feed, 10 to shoot. Harris. Oh, Joe Harris. Count it.
Of activity with under 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Not a lot of whistles tonight. They're letting them play, man.
Harris sticks it from the corner.
That guy's
To shoot around 75%. And as he goes 1 for 2 at the line there, he has not done that this year. As Harris buries the 3, Joe Harris makes 11 to shoot. Temple surveying. Harris, a deep one. Truth on a 3.
Great decision.
From beyond the arc. It'll be Joe Harris, wrong guy to leave.
Yes.
Joe Harris, league lead here. Joe Harris spacing, and that's exactly what he does.
Tough.
He comes in hitting 43% as Temple was rising. This is the guy you got to worry about. He gets hot. It'll be Joe Harris.
That's tough.
This is,
That's
that's a
tough.
break rhythm almost. 14 off the bench for Josh Hart, 13 for Jackson Hayes, and the wrong guy. Boy, what a sharp shooter.
You have to stay.
So here we go. They'll bring it in. Looking for Harris's corner 3, and they got it.
Got to stay connected.
Man, oh man.
I know that's easier said than
Points a game and nearly 6 rebounds. Doing what he does best, sneaking in there for an offensive rebound. It's always on the move. And you better keep a handle on Joe.
They struggle taking care of the basketball.
Harris, catch, fire, hit from 3.
And they struggle really into it and excited maybe the first year, the second year. I think it's one of those circumstances.
Harris buries the 3.
Big time shot.
The play by Prince. Dinwiddie dishes. Harris connects from 3.
And they trail the Knicks by 3. Dinwiddie sheds the defender. Ball movement leads to a Harris corner 3. Count it. Joe Harris deep in the 36-33. Knicks. Dinwiddie. Nice look. Joe Harris down the chimney for 3.
Play quickly, and the Nets, without Kyrie, without Durant, they're hanging around in the East.
There's that corner 3. That play was set.
Goes by Russell. One extra pass. Shot clock down to 1.
That's the last guy. That rotation is good.
8 field goal attempts per game in the restricted area. That's number 1 in the league. And a 3 there for Joe Harris, who for Culver. Timberwolves only have 9 assists overall in the game. And Harris drills a triple. 13th when they beat San Antonio in this building. Harris, 3 ball, gets it right back for the Brooklyn Nets.
That sure didn't look like dirt. Get the ball. It's just up over waist level of the offensive player. Catch and shoot. Tough one in the corner. Maybe.
Drives inside. Good movement here. It ends up with Harris on the wing. He got it. A 5-point possession for Brooklyn. And a tie. His first game as a visitor here at Barclays. Harris. He got it. Jolton Joe is feeling it. Here comes Harris. Straight on 3 is good.
The grimace on his face.
Didn't twist the ankle
No.
too severely. He's still out there. Joe Harris knocks down a 3.
And there's another big matchup. Still able to get that off with a little shot fake.
Joe Harris. Harris is pretty much all they've got on the offensive end. He has 12 points.
And the Magic able to make them pay for that switch.
Here's Harris from up top. Got it for 3. First points for Harris in the
Clippers, who is also his doppelganger.
Yeah.
A little German for you.
Thank you. Harris, a 3.
Player the last couple of games.
They're going to need it.
Here's Harris. Steps into a 3, and the Knicks.
The rim, battle for the loose ball. Allen gets his hand on it and saves it for Dinwiddie. Deep one, Harris. Bottom, a 3.
Big time. And great decision by Spencer.
Out of the timeout, Irving with Bogdanovich. Harris steps into it and put it on the board. It's a 3.
You mentioned it a few possessions ago.
It's been a little bit harder to figure out for this group than anticipated, I think.
Joe Harris knocks down a 3.
They have Luka, James Harden, Anthony Davis, and LeBron as locks in the West. And I could make a case on both sides. Simmons
to weigh in. Allen keeps it alive. Prince whips it. Harris a 3. Got a 3.
And that is why you are not.
Here's Irving making the turn. That is pass off the dribble. Ends up in the hands of Dinwiddie. Gives it right back to Harris. He connects.
Love that play by Dinwiddie in their lineups, but also in the talent that they have, because they're mismatched, having not enough shooters like Harris and too many.
Spain picked it off and laid it in. Harris for Brooklyn. Timeout. Pistons by 13. 4 seconds. 3 seconds till halftime. Harris hits from behind the long line. Somehow off iron. Harris stops and fires and fills it.
See the thing.
Knocked away by Bruce Brown. Joe Harris, topside gunning. It goes.
A second-round pick who didn't play a lot early in his career has made himself into a superb player. And as Joe Harris knocks it down.
Here. Don't sit back. You're down. You got to apply the pressure. Allen kicks it out to Harris from deep.
Prince is off. Allen keeps it alive. Goes behind the back. Joe Harris fires. Got a three. First field goal.
Is that because of the youth of this team? As Harris rattles in the three, they kind of feed off.
2 fouls, and here comes Spencer Dinwiddie. But listen, they left Kyrie in to play them together.
Harris for three. You cannot leave him open off.
So that's what when I was in Seattle, Ray Allen told me before I became my first All-Star. He said, "You get in what you put it. You get."
Which is great, and this has been probably the 4th time tonight that we've seen the Wizards get out and run on the break.
Harris is now 4 for 4 from three-point land for 12 points. With Chris Miller.
You know, Jakey, it's interesting when you watch Garrett Temple and Bradley Beal compete against one another. The secret sauce, both of them are really close friends. Both of them compete.
Harris takes the handoff from Allen, knocks down another three. His
Dinwiddie. Bridges sticks with Harris. 8 to shoot. Harris strokes it, connects. Joe Harris, smooth stroke for three.
Extra
by Harris. Here's Dinwiddie. Thought about a skimmer. Instead, Joe Harris got a three. And a high draft pick.
Yeah, to add to it.
Joe Harris got a three. Now has the bigger Chris. Cross court. Shot clock winding down. Harris sticks it. It's a three.
Big time possession.
2 points. Good old-fashioned power basketball.
Three-pointer. Harris drills it.
Zone. And guys fell down literally. No, this is one guy you don't want to. He's a torch.
See if the Pacers can string together some stops. But in rhythm is Harris, and he splashes another three. This is what.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's great to see Tamika here smiling. Loud ovation when they announced her Hall of Fame honors.
Yeah, she's also done a good job in working. They've got a new coach in Marianne Stanley, who, Chris, you.
Pacers were in a 2-for-1 situation. Now Harris is open, and the Nets have the lead.
LeVert, Prince, extra feed. Dinwiddie in a crowd, threads the needle, corner jump, it goes! Joe Harris! Man, LeVert, Prince, baseline drive and a bounce for Harris. Squares and hits! Joe Harris!
Including wins at Indiana, and they went over Toronto and stopped the 15-game win streak. Here's Harris. He's been on fire from downtown.
Nice pick by Jared Allen.
Basketball.
Jared Allen had Rozier on him, tossed it out, and they get a three out of it. Now 61 threes in his rookie year, and Joe Harris answers.
Checking in on the action on the Yes Network in Pennsylvania. Joe Harris drains the three. Yeah, pump it up. Temple. Carter Williams goes down. Harris, corner J. Oh, yeah. It's a three.
Harris coming off a screen for three. Joe Harris, he will knock down threes.
You're going to have to force him.
Against Brooklyn this season. 45-42. Harris for three. Nails it.
This young man can shoot the ball. If you watch him in the three-point contest.
Oh, yes. 63-57. Harris, top side three, swish.
Oh, that's what you cannot let them do. You can't let them.
LeVert draws a crowd, kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shovels to Allen, up top to Joe Harris. That's a layup for Joe Harris.
This is Joe Harris launching from downtown, burying it, so he does continue. It's Dinwiddie, Temple, Joe Harris, Jared Allen, and Wilson Chandler. There's Harris. Bullseye. Well, the perfect form of shots. Joe Harris gets it back from Jordan, fires the triple, and makes it. 12 points for
deck and keep them off balance a multitude of ways.
It's been a good game for Jared Allen of Brooklyn. 17 points, 11 rebounds as Harris.
Catch the ball on the initial catch.
Derek Jones Jr. comes in for defense. Harris makes the three. Huge bucket.
Difficult shots, though, and again, Kenny Atkinson has based both his defense and his offense on the analytic.
And DeAndre Jordan checks in. Allen with 10 boards, 8 points. Joe Harris, finally one goes down for Joe.
The next time from the defender going high off the glass.
Last touch was Memphis. Nets get another chance here. Joe Harris got a three. Harris now the jump shot. We should mention that Richard is being facetious. But for those that might be reading just the commentary on the closed caption yard. Jump shot. Joe Harris cans it from long range.
This team that are very good at taking care of the ball. Harris a three. 52 games in a row for Joe Harris.
You're still up by 10, but immediately the pressure's on you to answer pretty much the rest of the game.
Harris open, knocks down a three.
Steal stuff, that's great encouragement for the future of the Nets.
Dynamic rookie Kobe White is in. Joe Harris got a three. Dinwiddie needs some help. Handoff. Harris sticks it. It's a three.
That was beautiful.
Chandler lines it up. Rebounded by Jordan. Harris, step back J, bottom. Joe E3.
That one rolls around and spins out. Quickly front court. This is trouble because Harris is one of the best in the business at hitting
on the first half. So just want to tighten things up, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah, the defense is the name of the game as Joe Harris comes out and drills his first.
Got things clicking and you could find your way to a W.
In the corner, Harris connects on a three. Fournier, Ken Birch off the bench for the Magic. Here's Harris, a clean look from three, bottom.
And that's what's nice to see. And for this Nets, a lot about that defensive possession, especially the recovery by Jared Allen.
Joe Harris. And this time the rebound controlled by Brooklyn. They're out rebounding the Wizards 22-18. Joe Harris is money. A three ball.
It's exposed them to offensive rebounds, and the Wizards are taking advantage.
Kaboom. Joe Harris. Give Grant Robinson for Washington. Chioza to Harris. Oh, the bank for Joe Harris. 5. Where's the offense going to come from? Is it Joe Harris? Yes. A three. Temple got caught in the corner. Skips it. Joe Harris. Oh, yeah. A three.
Miami Heat. They've also lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. Did defeat, as that jump shot from Joe Harris is good, did defeat Portland, but it's deep.
Kurucs driving. How did he get it inside to Jared Allen, who can't finish? Joe Harris for three. Knocked down.
What a play. And Bogdanovich had it going, so Luke Walton talked about riding the hot hand, but again, there's so many players that can get hot and start filling it up. Speaking of.
Harris LeVert on the drive. Defense collapses. Good ball movement. Joe Harris knocks down the triple.
Buckets.
And a nice move. Let's see if he can finish the play to get the assist. Yes! To Joe. Assists, a new career high for him there in the assist department. Joe Harris gets it to go. 8 assists, 2 more.
Rodion's Kurucs getting his 7th start of the year. This is Joe Harris. He is lethal from beyond and knocks said games. Harris pretends to shoot the three, then pulls the trigger, and then knocks down his second triple. Plenty of time remains in this one. Harris for three. Not if he's going to continue to shoot the ball.
That means something. It's valuable. Look for the 2-for-1 right here situation.
Joe Harris delivers the first part and for the Nets, and now a turnover. Here's Kurucs. Joe Harris for the three. Wow. Threes.
He'll chisel and drive and feed. Harris got the fake, fires and hits. Big three right there. Joe Harris puts it in. 7.
By the way, Harris has stayed in the game with the 2 fouls. There he is, fires away and hits the three-pointer. He has become plain and simple. Ball batted around. LeVert pushing. Joe Harris in step, knocks down the three-pointer. He's 3 for 4 from the field.
Early turnovers. If you take care of the ball, don't foul, you at least give yourself a chance.
Joe Harris on another pass from Karis LeVert.
That's defending the rim.
Yeah, and that's what Jared Allen does. He is a terrific rim protector, but he's also got the versatility. Is Joe Harris able to not going to get a better look than Toronto's offense created on that possession?
Could Joe Harris get going? Because he had a good first game. He had 19, but he struggled in the first half, and that's going to be
to provide an offensive spark.
Well, they got
a team searching right now.
They got a setup man coming back. Joe Harris required. It had been 19-5 to start the fourth.
Just didn't have enough to get there.
Joe Harris gets the triple in the corner to keep it close. 5-point game, 2 minutes to play.